Hello, how you doing? My name is Christopher Robinson. In Houston, Texas, within Fort Bend ISD, students who have who have unpaid balances on their lunch account are only being served for breakfast, cereal and milk, which is pretty decent. But for lunch, they're only getting two pieces of bread with a slice of cold cheese in the middle until these balances are paid. For some that may be fine because the ones, for some they could just go home and bring food from home. For others, they're still eating, but I wouldn't eat that myself. And that balance within Fort Bend ISD is $400,000 that needs to be paid. Our kids have individual balances that need to be paid before they can get a regular lunch, which isn't that good in the beginning if we're being honest. So to get demoted from that to a cheese sandwich that's not even grilled is ridiculous. But collectively, this total is $400,000. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a basketball player, football player, baseball player with a max contract. I'm not a CEO of a humongous company. I'm not an entertainer. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a pop star. I'm not a R&B singer. I'm not a big movie star. So if I had the spare money, I would just go pay for these kids' meals, and you wouldn't even hear about it. I'm able to go pay for some out of my own pocket, but I think I think that this problem needs to be taken care of. This problem needs to be handled. It's simple for us to post about it and make videos and show our displeasure, but now it's time for action. So me being a teacher, I've seen children, who are not eating at home. Sometimes this is the only time they eat, when they eat at lunch. Now, me being a teacher, I've seen kids, after lunch is over, walk around when nobody's looking and get the scraps off of the table and eat those scraps, right? Because they don't know if they're gonna eat at home or not. And that's ridiculous, man. And I tell you what, I understand that Fort Bend is running a business, but what they're doing is, they're trying to get the parents to pay for these accounts, which they should. But and I tell you what, this probably wouldn't even be an issue if all the parents had signed the forms at the beginning of the school year. But some of them did it, Some of them forgot to. So you have the parents, some of them who were being responsible, and then you have the school, which is trying to run a business. But who's suffering? These kids are suffering, man. And because I have a soul, I have to do something about it, man. So I tell you what, I'm creating this GoFundMe page to raise as much money as I can so we can go pay these balances. I'm not looking for any money for myself personally. I work just like anybody else. And, furthermore, if I want your money, I'll sell you something. But I'm trying to raise money to go pay for this. Now, I tell you what, I will, when I make these payments, I'll show receipts so you can see where this money is going. I'm on Facebook, I'll post the receipts, whatever. But we need to do something about it. And if you don't want to give the money to me in my GoFundMe account for me to go pay it, why don't you go down to the school and pay a couple of these balances for these kids. The kids who are getting these cold lunches are the ones who have a balance of $35 or more. I read an article on this, man, but this whole situation is ridiculous and we need to do something about it. So if you feel like you can trust me, donate the money in my GoFundMe account, and as I am able to withdraw the money, I'm gonna go pay these balances myself and post these receipts on Facebook. Or you can go to a Fort Bend school or call Fort Bend and pay some of these balances yourself. Either way, it's time to take action and not just talk anymore. But that's what it is, man. Christopher Robinson, y'all take care. God bless.